tiptoes, so we're warming up our feet and our ankles. So we're going to press ourselves all the way up into the air and then slide all the way back down again. Press yourself all the way up and then all the way back down. And all the way up, spread your toes and then all the way back down. All the way up and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back down again. Okay, taking the back of your foot and placing it on the floor. We're not doing a massive foot warm up this morning because we're going to warm up everything else. And then to the other side, same thing. And again, while you're doing this, just take a moment to think about your alignment, a moment to think about your breath. Good morning, everyone. And then shake that leg off a little bit and shake the ankles off a little bit. Okay, so because we're going to do the sitting pose and we are a Hestia today, we're going to do rotation. We're going to have a little warm up of our pelvis. So knees are going to be soft and we're going to do a figure of 8. I'd like you to imagine your coccyx is a pencil and you're drawing a figure of 8 on the floor, down there, with your pencil, with your really long pencil coccyx. So doing your figure of 8 and really feeling lots of movement in your pelvis. Remember, your pelvis needs to be as fluid as possible and as mobile as possible for you to get the fascia to move. So the fascia is nice and moist. If we hold our pelvises tight, then we're going to have issues. So really try, when you do your figure of 8, try and really push your bum out. Let's go for a real extreme figure of 8. We're really lifting, moving. We're not doing anything too just like this here in the middle. Let's try and do some real, sexy dancing moving, yeah? Let's do that. Yeah, good. I don't know if it's sexy dancing. It might just be like, I don't know, trying too hard on the dance floor dancing, maybe. And then go the other way. So go the other way, which you might find that makes you feel like you've got more like slinky hips. So really getting as much movement into this figure of 8 as you can. Okay, and then shaking it off. Good. Rib cage. So we're doing rotation in Hestia, so we want to make sure rib cage is nice and warm. So let's start first of all by just tapping. So we're tapping one side. Pick one side so we can test this. So all the way up to your clavicle, to the shoulder, back down, all the way down your chest, over your breasts, into the ribs at the bottom as well. Get that little bit of sternum in the center too. Under your armpits. Good. Into the back of your body on this side. Ooh, make some noise if you want. Oh. That's vibrating your adrenal glands. Now let's vibrate your diaphragm. So same side, tapping. We're going to inhale here, and as we exhale, we're going to tip over and we're going to make the sound. So inhale. Keep tapping. Inhale, come back to the center. We're doing 3 of these. Exhale. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale. One last tap all the way around that side. Take a moment just to notice how that side of your body feels compared with the other. Hopefully loads different. Just take a moment. Take 20 seconds, just think about your body. Try not to think about what you're doing later. Body. It's quite hard, even for a short time, eh? And then tap all the way around your clavicle. It's a good way to just tune in to make sure you're not overthinking things. So same thing, let's do that one side. Round your armpit, into the back. Woo! I'm not making that noise just because it's chilly. Okay, and then hand up. Inhale. Exhale over. Don't know what noise that was. And up. Inhale when you come up to the top. Exhale, come over. Inhale up. Exhale over, keep tapping. And pound it a bit more. And then just take a moment. Let's just take 20 seconds again, just standing, thinking about your nice loose pelvis, your nice loose knees, nice loose ankles, nice loose pelvis, nice loose ribs. Take a big breath. Good. We're going to do one rotational exercise. So we're going to take our hands around our rib cage. Lots of you have done this one before. We're going to rotate our ribs round to one side. As we rotate, we're going to notice that the ribs we're rotating away from are getting flatter. The ribs we're rotating towards are getting pointier. And we're going to use our hand like a crab claw and squeeze the pointy sides gently. Then rotate the other way and squeeze. Rotate the other way and squeeze. Rotate the other way and squeeze. I'm going to do one more on each side. Keep breathing while you do this, don't hold your breath. Good, and come back to the center. And then we're going to swing our arms. And so what I'd like you to do with this is as you swing, as you lift them up, I'd like you to lift them up with no energy and then just let them fall. Lift them up with no energy, let them fall. This is actually a fascia release. Let them fall. Let them fall. So there should be no energy to take them up. No energy to bring them down even. Just drop them. Good. And release. Okay. That's me practicing some new stuff on you. Who knew? And then we're just going to look over our shoulder. Use your eyes to look a little bit further. And then look over the other shoulder and use your eyes to look a little bit further. And our final one today is a lovely stretch for one of your nerves. So what I'd like you to do is just bring your arm up to shoulder height. Palm facing up. Then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to tilt your head over the other way. And you might already feel it. And then I'd like you to gently press your fingers back so you're extending your wrist like you're doing the stop sign. Good. And then release it. And then put it back on again. And release. And back on. And then release that side. Shake it off. Do the other side, lift your arm up. Rotate it so palms facing up. Tilt your head away. Extend your wrist. Oh man, that's quite tight on that side. And then come back. It's weird when you feel one side of your body feels so much different to the other. And then come back. And let's do our third one. And then come back. Good, shake it all off. Right, let's get started with our first sitting down pose with Hestia. So we're just going to do a regular sit down pose and then we're going to do a release. If you need a chair, grab one. If you need a block, grab one. But if you want to just try sitting on the floor, let's do it sitting on the floor. I'm going to adjust my camera so you can better view. Morning. Okay, so with Hestia, you can choose where you want your legs for today. You can either have your legs crossed, sitting right up on your sit bones. You can choose to have your legs out in front of you with a hip distance apart with a little bend, sitting hip up on your sit bones. If you're here, you're dorsiflexing your feet and doing all the things we do in Demeter, squishing your marshmallows, drawing your heels back towards your bottom. Or you can have your knees together, feet together, and allow your knees to drop out towards the side. So you've got a little diamond position. Pick which one you want. Just realised I'm grabbing the bottom of my socks. That's good to know. So sitting right on your sit bones, dorsiflexing your feet in whichever pose you're in. Find your rib cage over the top of your sit bones. Internally rotating your hands into your first position. Gazing straight ahead. Pressing lightly into your thighs with your hands. Feeling that expanse across the back of your body. Relax your jaw. Feel your head moving away from your coccyx. 3 breaths. Let's breathe. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Slowly widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, exhaling, taking your hands to your second position. Just again, feel that light, it's like you've got that little mini hula hoop around your arms and around your back. Just so you've got that light activation. Find those sit bones. Let's breathe. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, take your arms to third. Now, when we come to third, just make sure that your rib cage is over your pelvis and that you're reaching from your opposite buttock up to your opposite hand. So you're reaching through your back. Imagine a cross across your back. Relax your jaw. Make sure your head hasn't popped forward. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, shake your arms off. Okay, remember how that felt, especially how you feel sitting just now. We're going to get our towel or rolled up thing that we've got. I'll get mine, I prepared earlier. It's like being on Blue Peter. So we're going to take our towel or whatever we've got and we're going to place it lengthways along our sacrum and we're going to lie on it. So you're going to go lie down on the back of it. So it's running all the way along your sacrum on the floor. Good. So we're going to do a sacrum release, essentially, because quite often when there's tension up this part of our body, it will affect the way we sit and the way we breathe. So keeping your knees facing up towards the ceiling, we are going to shimmy across the top of the towel. So we're going to glide from side to side across the top of whatever you're sitting on. So you're moving your pelvis and your sacrum from side to side, which is called a shimmy. Lots of things are called a shimmy. So from side to side. And you can get quite fast or slow, depending on what you want to do. Change the tempo. And then we're going to pause. Then we're going to tilt our pelvis back, so our lower back comes into the floor and our pubic bone comes up a little. And then we're going to roll all the way through to the front, the other side of the towel, so the pubic bone comes down and the back comes off the floor. So we're doing this a few times, backwards and forwards. You might need to adjust yourself. I always need to adjust myself. Good. And then we're going to come back to the center. And now we're going to drop one side of our pelvis down towards the floor. The other side will come up. Make sure your knees still face up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to go the other way. So we're going from side to side. Excellent. Good. And let's do one more on each side. And then come back to the center. Okay, so now what we're going to do is like a figure of a pelvic clock. So we're going to tilt our pelvis backwards, drop down to one side, keep your knees facing up towards the ceiling, come over so your pubic bone's towards the thing so your back is arching, drop off the other side and then come round. So we're doing a big circle on top of the towel, all the way around. So at the moment I'm going clockwise and I'm going to do that for another 2, 1, and then I'm going to go anti-clockwise. So same thing, other direction. Now sitting isn't just about your sacrum, it's also about your hip flexors. So part of this exercise is going to go into our psoas a little bit. So coming back to the center in 2 and 1, back to the center. We're going to take one of our legs and we're going to slide it down away from our body, allowing that side of our pelvis to drop off your towel. The other side will raise a little. Then we're going to turn our feet, so our feet, toes point out the way, toes point in the way. And we're going to do this 8 times. So I've done 2 already. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back up, slide the other leg down, drop it off. Same thing 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it back up. Shimmy again. Glide across the top, side to side. Go as fast as you want. Get some heat into the back of that pelvis. Again, we're getting lots of movement into the pelvis, which is super important. Lots of vibration. Right, I mean, we're really vibrating. Take it away. Just take a moment to feel how your pelvis feels. And then roll onto your side and come back up into your sitting position. And just see if it feels any easier to sit here. Oh, yeah. So hopefully it feels a little bit easier to be in this position now that we've loosened off the back of your sacrum. So dorsiflexing your feet in whatever position you were in, we're going to have a little look at extension and flexion. Now we've done this a few times recently. So as we do our apnea, we are going to try and reach the crown of our head as far away from our sacrum as we can. So our apnea is starting, our head is moving away. As it moves away and continues to move away, we're going to start tilting our chin down towards our chest. Imagine we've got a little squash ball here that we're just going to squeeze with our chin. We're never going to bring our chin into contact with our chest. It's only going to touch that imaginary squeezy ball. Yeah? We're going to do this during our apnea. We're going to add some arms. So we're going to internally rotate our arms. We're going to do our 3 breaths here. As we perform our apnea, we're going to move our hands up. And as our hands move up, our head is going to reach away and we're going to tuck, turn, 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 squeezing that beach ball, squeezing that squash ball. So hands ready. Let's go for it. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs. As you start to widen your ribs, hands start to move up, head moves away and then curls around, squeezing that little squash ball underneath your chin. Reach from your glutes with your hands. And when you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale, release. Nice. It's nice, isn't it? I love that one. So we're going to do the opposite. So as we come up, we're going to bring our hands up. And then we're going to open them up to give us a little bit more space again across the front. And we're going to, instead of tucking, we're going to keep reaching our head away, trying to keep our necks long at both ends, so we're not flinging our head backwards. We're going to reach up with the crown of our head, then our chin towards the ceiling, nose towards the ceiling, eyes towards the ceiling, trying to keep as long a back of the neck as we can. Internally rotating your hands. That looked nice, Anna. So ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Start widening your ribs. As you widen your ribs, starting to tilt your chin up towards the ceiling, your nose up towards the ceiling, opening your hands up as your eyes reach towards the ceiling, reaching your eyes up, 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 up. And when you need to inhale, inhale here. Nice. And exhale, release and shake it off. So we're going to go for a little bit of rotation now. So this time, just without doing anything else, you can have your hands around your rib cage so you can feel what's happening with them. As we inhale, we're going to twist round one way. And I'd like you to keep your head directly over the centre of your chest. And we're going to use the rib cage. Remember that exercise we did at the beginning where we're going to mobilise the ribs. And exhale, come back to the start. 3 of these and then an apnea. As you perform the apnea, you're going to twist round towards the side. So you're feeling that stretch. Okay, so inhale round, exhale back. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Start widening your ribs. As you widen your ribs, twist yourself around and just notice how that changes your apnea, how one side might feel more is engaging more than the other. When you need to inhale, inhale here, and exhale, come back. Okay, let's go the other way so we're nice and even. So ready to inhale and rotate. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Start widening your ribs. As you widen your ribs, start to twist around. Just notice how it feels. Think about your spine, your obliques. When you need to inhale, inhale here, and exhale, release. Nice, they look good. Let's add some arms to that and some head. So just, just to add it all at once. So we're going to have one arm in third, one arm in first. We're not going to press down on this one because we're going to be moving around and it's going to be following with the shoulders. We're going to inhale round, exhale back. Then during the apnea, we're going to inhale round. Then we're going to look over our shoulder. And then as we look over our shoulder, I'd like you just to tilt your cheek. So as if it's reaching up towards this hand here. Like this is the sun, and this is you putting your cheek towards the sun. Okay. All right, let's go for it. It's hard to imagine sun in Scotland just now. So let's rotate. We're rotating towards the lower arm. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your head over the chest. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs as you rotate around to the side. Look over your shoulder. Tilt your cheek towards your sun. Reach your head away. Reach your spine up. When you need to inhale, inhale here. And exhale, release and come back round. Good. Excellent. Those look nice. I'll tell you the reason for tilting in a moment. So, other way around. Let's go the other way. So ready to inhale and scoop ourselves round. Keep your head over your chest as you do this one. So ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs as you widen, rotating yourself around, looking over your shoulder, tilting your cheek towards your sun. When you need to inhale, inhale here, and exhale, release. Good, shake it off for a minute. The reason we tilt is because we're trying to keep the vertebra all really open as we're turning, which is why we think about lengthening, and we've done all this warm up. But if you just turn your head to look over your shoulder, actually the way the bones work, they kind of slide together. So when we tilt up the way, we're opening up the atlas bone at the base of the skull again. It's just a cool way to make sure we stay open. Okay, so we're going to have a little visualization to finish. So just sitting on your sit bones, we're going to think about what our pelvic floor is up to. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to do hands first. I'd like you to imagine you've got like a magnet here in front of you, or it can be a ball of fire, whatever you prefer. As we inhale, we're going to create a bigger ball of fire or pull our hands away from the magnet. And as we exhale, we're going to squish the ball of fire or allow that magnet to draw us back in towards the center. When we do the apnea, we're just going to release our hands and come into a T. Okay, so let's go for it. Ready to inhale and draw apart. In, 2, 3, squish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs. As you widen your ribs, bringing your hands out for a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, shake off. Now, hands can just be relaxed, shoulders relaxed, everything nice and relaxed. Just focusing on the space between your sit bones. So feel your sit bones. And think about where your coccyx is and where your pubic bone is. As we inhale, I'd like you to think about this whole space getting larger or wider. And as you exhale, I'd like you to think it just relaxing back in. Same as your ribs, we think about the action of the ribs opening and then we relax the ribs back in. So you can think about this as lots of different things. Flower opening, stretchy bands, whatever you want. 3 breaths like this and then our apnea to finish. So ready to inhale. Open, 2, 3, draw in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, 2, 3, draw in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Slowly widening your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, shake your legs out. In fact, come up to standing and give them a